Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to film a video I haven't done in a really long time, so this is going to be a wishlist video. I actually think I have only filmed one makeup wishlist video and that was almost a year and a half ago. So it has been a while, but I have been talking about filming a makeup wishlist video throughout my no-buy year, but I just haven't done it yet. However, I decided that now is the perfect time to do that or start filming these videos. I do have so much products on my wish list that I decided to split these to different categories. So today we are going to talk about complexion products and I'm going to talk about the rest of the products later. I am currently on a beauty replacements only no-buy, as you know by now. So in the rest of the videos I'm mainly going to talk about products that I'm not allowed to purchase during my no-buy year. However, the products that I am going to talk about today are something that I actually can purchase during this year if it is a replacement product and if I am running out of my current product. That's why I also want to talk about these products, because for some of the categories I actually do have different options what I am thinking of getting, and I would really appreciate your help. If you have tried any of these products, please let me know down in the comments if you like the product. I am somebody that when I find a holy grail, I will keep buying that holy grail product until it gets discontinued. So for many of the categories I do have already products that I love so much that I want to just keep buying them, and I don't want to buy anything similar because I know that it's not going to be any better than my current one. Or who knows, maybe it will be better, but I'm so happy with the current one that I don't care to know if there is something better out there. However, there are certain categories in complexion products where I am still looking for the one perfect product, and we are going to talk about those today. So let's start with primer. By project planning and by being on a no-buy year, I have been able to get my primer collection down to only one primer. So I actually do have from Urban Decay their Optical Illusion primer, and as you can see, I don't have much left at all. And I do like this primer. This is kind of like a thicker silicone based primer. It fills in pores nicely, it smooths the skin. However, I feel that I'm kind of starting to be over of these really thick primers. I do like silicone primers so that they just kind of like glide on my skin and makeup goes beautifully on top of it. But the thickness in this is something that I maybe don't like so much anymore. So once this one is gone, I'm actually planning on purchasing the NYX Angel Veil primer. I unfortunately don't have an editing program that I can, put the pictures here. So I'm just going to quickly show the pictures before I start talking about the products. I have actually had this NYX Angel Veil primer previously, and I remember that I liked it during winter time, but I couldn't wear it during summertime. But this was maybe like 3 years ago, and back then I was way oilier than I am right now. I do have combination skin, but it really gets oily when the heat wave comes, and that's honestly like, even if it is really hot summer, it's at the most going to be 2 months of the year. But for the most part I am like normal combo, don't really get oily, don't really get dry. Then when it is like the middle of the winter, then I will get dry in certain areas. But for the most part I am normal combo, and I think that with the current state of my skin, I think I might really love this primer. I remember it was kind of like smoothing, maybe filled in pores just a little bit, or just like made a smooth canvas to my skin and the makeup looked stunning on top of it. So I cannot wait to try this on when my Urban Decay primer is gone. Many people also say that this NYX primer is a dupe for the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I have never tried that, it's way out of my price range, but it seems to be a holy grail for many. Okay, so let's talk about foundations next. I am allowing 2 foundations for myself during my no-buy year, so one full coverage one and one more natural one in my current skin tone. So I actually do have 4 different foundations right now. However, this one is in my summer shade. I do have a little bit of tan, but it is too deep for me. so it's only when I'm really decently tanned that I can wear this. But then for the full coverage foundation in my winter skin, I do have this Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I'm probably going to pick up one more of these really soon in kind of like between of seasons type of shade, because right now I'm kind of like between my tan skin and my winter skin. But this is my holy grail foundation what comes to full coverage. It is really good coverage, but still it is lightweight and doesn't look cakey, but it lasts very well. However, I still haven't found the perfect natural foundation. I do have currently this Too Faced Born This Way foundation that I'm trying to pan. This is really old, it is almost 3 years old. There is not much left. I will be able to finish this within a month. I think it is in a project pan. And then I do have a little bit left in this Vegan Icon Luminous Nude foundation that I bought last springtime, and there is not much left here. This might be perfect. Like, this looks absolutely stunning and glowy and beautiful on my skin. However, the lightest shade that I do have this in is too dark for me when I don't have any tan at all, and that is like 8 months of the year. So I don't want to bother mixing in white mixer to my everyday foundation for almost the entire year. It's just not worth it. Then I will rather find something else with shade that I can use without mixing it. So when the Too Faced foundation and the Vegan Icon foundation are gone, I'm going to try a more natural foundation. So I do have here actually 3 options that I am kind of like interested in. So if you have tried any of these, let me know your thoughts, so it will help me pick up one. So the first one that I'm interested in is the Catrice HD Radiance foundation. So it comes in a similar bottle than this HD liquid coverage one, but it is a radiant finish medium coverage foundation. I actually saw a review of that foundation from Paulina Beauty, and the foundation looked beautiful. Catrice is sold here in City Market, but not nearly all of their products are available here, and at least yet I haven't seen that foundation to be sold here. But if it comes to stores here, I'm probably going to try it, because it's always nicer to buy the foundation from the store, so I can actually do some shade matching. But then if it doesn't come to the stores, my pack up plan is to buy the Physicians Formula the Healthy foundation. So this foundation seems to be many YouTubers' favorite. For example, Sarah Rose, who I absolutely love, raves about this foundation a lot. So this is supposed to be kind of like a natural finish, light to medium coverage foundation that lasts well on your skin and just like looks like your skin. So the foundation looks like the perfect everyday foundation. This one I can purchase from a website called Lux Plus, and I do order some false lashes and other stuff from there. So yeah, I might get this one if the Catrice one doesn't come to the stores. But the only thing is that it's a little bit annoying to order Complexion products online when you don't know your shade. And then the last foundation that is kind of like something I have been thinking about is the LA Girl Pro Coverage Illuminating foundation. I am interested in 2 shades in particular. So first, the white one. I'm probably going to pick that at some point, because I still do want to have white mixture in my collection, so I'm curious to trying that out. It comes in a nice pump bottle and it's affordable, and there is a lot of product. But I'm also curious to try this LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation just as a foundation. However, there is one thing that I am a little bit concerned about, and it is the shade selection. So I actually did watch a video review from Sang Show about this foundation. The video is like 2.5 years old. I watched the video yesterday, and the foundation looks so beautiful. Like, it covers decently, like it's not full coverage, it's like medium, I would say. But it looks like skin. It's so beautiful and glowy, and I don't know, it looked amazing, and it stayed on pretty well. But Shangso was using in her video the shade Fair, that is the lightest shade after the white. She said that it's not really fair at all, and I must say I agree, it looked like it could be a little bit too dark on me when I don't have any tan. Okay, then let's talk about concealers. I do allow myself 2 concealers, so one full coverage concealer. My favorite is the Tarte Shape Tape, but right now I am trying to pan this Colourpop No Filter Concealer. That is in a deeper shade. The Shape Tape I do have in my winter shade. And then I do allow myself to have more lightweight natural concealer to highlight the high points of my face with. And for that I'm using the Revolution one. And I'm really pleased with this one. So the Shape Tape concealer I do really much love. And I do think it's worth the price. There is 10 milliliters in the tube, so it's a lot of product compared to many other concealers. Such a little bit goes such a long way. I have had this concealer since the end of last year and it's not even nearly gone. Like, there is so much product, I don't have to take the stopper out in a while. I'm probably going to be able to use this an entire year. Minus the time I have been wearing this Colourpop concealer, which is a couple of months. So I think the Shape Tape is worth the money, but there is one big problem for me with Shape Tape, and it is the fact that Tarte is a brand that I can only get from the Tarte website. Most brands, even if they are from the US, I can buy from some European retailer, so either from Beauty Bay or from Feel Unique or from Cult Beauty. But Tarte is really a brand that if I want to get them, I need to buy from their website. And no offense to Tarte, but I'm not interested on any of their other stuff than the Shape Tape concealer. Well, maybe the lipsticks, what are they called? Color Splash lipsticks, the beautiful blue marbled packaging, they look amazing. So yeah, maybe I might try one of those one day, but overall the Shape Tape concealer is the only product from them that I'm interested in buying on a regular basis. So it's a little bit annoying to place an order to US, to a different continent, just to get concealer. Because then I need to pay quite high price for shipping and I need to pay for taxes. So I would prefer to buy a concealer from a European retailer, and that is the only reason why I'm looking for changing the concealer. So I do have a couple of possible options in my wish list, or then it might be that I'm just going to, you know, stick to Shape Tape and pay the expensive shipping and pay the customs, but we'll see. So the first one is the Catrice One Drop Coverage Concealer. It's really affordable and I can get it from stores here in Finland. So if it is good, it would be amazing. I actually did watch a couple of reviews of this concealer. The thing with my under eye concealer is that I want it to be full coverage and this one seems to be one. However, I'm a little bit on a hence about, because one girl who tried this concealer, I'm sorry I don't remember at all who she was, but she used the concealer and it looked amazing, it covered so well, but then she tried to bake, and when she took off the baking powder, the concealer came off a little bit and that was kind of like weird. So I don't know, but the thing is that even if I try this Catrice concealer, it's not going to be expensive. But then another option that I have here is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So this one I could buy from Cult Beauty. It's supposed to be full coverage too, and it contains even more product than the Shape Tape. So the Shape Tape contains 10 milliliters, but this Too Faced one contains 15 milliliters. That is insane. It's like the half of an average foundation. I think it's like amazing how much product there is, and I have honestly seen only good reviews of this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Not that I have been like watching reviews, but overall I have heard people saying that it's just as good as Shape Tape but looks just a little bit more like skin, and that sounds so amazing. However, there is one thing that I am a little bit like on a hence about, and it's the fact that I'm not completely sure if the product is vegan or not. So on Logical Harmony there is a Too Faced vegan product list, and there this concealer is listed as vegan. However, on the Too Faced frequently asked questions section there is also a list of vegan Too Faced products, and this product is not listed there. So I think that before I'm going to purchase this concealer, I need to ask directly from the Too Faced customer service if this product actually is vegan. Then let's talk about powder. So I am allowing myself 2 different setting powders, mattifying one and then an illuminating one. So the mattifying setting powder I love is this NYX HD powder, and I'm not planning on changing that. And I actually have found an illuminating setting powder that I loved so much, and I don't have it currently, but I'm planning on getting it. It's just I bought this Too Faced ethereal setting powder because I hoped it would be illuminating, but it's really not. It's not cakey, but it's still matte. It's actually the powder I am wearing today. I think it's a nice powder, but what comes to loose setting powders, I think the NYX one is better. However, right now I cannot just, you know, justify a new powder purchase. When I do have that Too Faced one, I want to pan that first, and then I can buy my favorite illuminating setting powder, which is the Milani Prep Set Plus Glow illuminating setting powder. I must say that I do love this powder so much. It is actually an Emily Noel made me buy product. Emily Noel was talking about this product in her Emily Awards video last December, and the powder just sounded so amazing, so I decided to try it and I don't regret it at all. This is so beautiful powder. It gives your skin a beautiful subtle glow and it makes your skin look kind of like luminous, but it doesn't make your skin look like sparkly or greasy or anything. I remember last winter when I used the powder, I used that powder with this Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, so I got kind of like a full coverage to my skin, but then I set it with the powder and my skin looked so beautiful and glowy. And when I edited my videos, I was just like, oh my god, how is my skin looking that amazing? And I knew that it is the Milani powder. So I'm definitely going to buy this powder. I just need to finish up the Too Faced powder first. Okay, but I do have on my wish list couple of illuminating high-end powders. I'm not going to pick these at least right now, but I just wanted to mention them. So first, this one I was like, oh my god, I need to get it when I first saw this product. Now I really don't want this product anymore because I doubt it will be any better than the Milani one. But you know, the powder itself, the promo pictures and everything looked just stunning. So I'm talking about the Ciaté Marbled Light Illuminating Powder. It looks so beautiful, like the promo pictures, the skin of the girl looks stunning, but you know what? This product is way more expensive than the Milani powder and it contains way less product. So I don't think I'm going to get this. And then there is one more high-end powder that I really kind of like do want, but at the same time I do realize that it is so far off my like price range that I just cannot do it, at least in the near future. But this is something I have been curious for years. So it is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. I don't know if I have ever heard anybody to dislike these powders. Like obviously if you want matte skin you probably won't like this, but they seem to make that beautiful kind of like extra little bit luminous perfect finish to your skin. I have from Hourglass their Ambient Lighting Blush in Mood Exposure. Actually, it is the blush I'm wearing today and it's just stunning. It's this kind of like neutral blush with a little bit of plum in it, and I love the blush. It's one of the most beautiful blushes in my collection. However, this Hourglass powder, I could get it from Feel Unique, but guess how much it costs there? It is 50 euros. This is not even something that I cannot justify. Sometimes I can say that I cannot justify buying a product that is that expensive, but with this one I just don't have this kind of money to spend on a powder. Maybe one day, but not right now. Okay, then the last product category that we are going to talk about today is going to be setting spray. So I do allow 3 for myself. First of all, mattifying setting spray, and I do have this Urban Decay All Nighter. And this is something I only wear on special occasions anymore. Reason being is that this contains alcohol in it, so unless it is like a really hot day, like if it is the heat wave here, or if it is a special occasion and I need my makeup to be perfect for the entire day, I don't want to use this, but I do want to always have one in my collection for those days. And then I do allow myself to have one spray that is more cheap, kind of like multitasking spray. Currently I do have this Catrice multi-talent fixing spray. I can set my face with it, but I don't love it to that, but the main thing is that I wet my eyeshadows with this. I have been project panning this Cocoa Calming Face Mist, and now it's almost gone, like there is just a little bit in the bottom there, and I decided that once this one is gone, I will allow myself the Dewy setting spray, and I do have 3 of those that I want to talk about today. So first, the one that I am planning on getting is actually the Cover FX Dewy setting spray. I have used, and I still have the bottle of the Cover FX Illuminating setting spray, and this one, in my opinion, was the worst setting spray ever I have used. If you want to look like a disco ball, go for it, but the thing is that this spray contains actual glitter and it's really obvious. At the same time, I didn't feel any type of hydration from this product, so when I sprayed my face with this one, I wanted to always spray just a little bit too much because I didn't feel the hydration, and then there would be even more of that glitter. However, the Cover FX Dewy setting spray I'm really interested in because I rather want to have kind of like a dewy finish than glittery finish, and I noticed that these Cover FX setting sprays, at least the dewy one, it is only 18 euros at Beauty Bay. It is really reasonable price for how much product you get, so it's, I believe it's either 118 or 120 milliliters. Another kind of like, this is not really dewy, but it's supposed to be hydrating, but another spray that I am curious about is the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. I have tried from Pixi their makeup fixing mist, didn't really like that, didn't see any difference on my face, and the product was heavily scented, so I only used it to wet my eyeshadows. But the Hydrating Milky Mist is something I have heard amazing reviews of. I have heard that it just, you know, takes off the powderiness and hydrates your skin, and especially on winter time, that sounds amazing. And then there is one more setting spray I really quickly want to mention. I wanted it, but I don't really want it anymore. It caught my eye, but then if I need to decide this one or the Cover FX one, I'm going to try the Cover FX one. So I'm talking about the ABH setting spray. So I'm sure this ABH setting spray is good. First I thought it's going to be like the same thing than the Cover FX Illuminating setting spray, when it's going to be a glitter party on your face, but apparently this is just like dewy setting spray. I don't know, I must say I don't like the packaging of this. The bottle has like these glitters on it. It's kind of like a little bit over the top in my opinion. But also this one contains less product. It contains 100 milliliters when the Cover FX contains 20 milliliters more. Okay, so that was everything for today and everything for my Complexion product wishlist. As I said so many times previously during this video, I would really love to hear your experiences of these products, because it would really help me to choose the one with those products that I'm a little bit kind of like on the hands which one I should get. But yeah, that was everything for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please put thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments if you have any products on your Complexion product wish list, if there is like a new foundation, concealer, setting spray, or if there is another makeup product that you are interested in. I think I'm going to do another makeup wishlist video next week. So that will be about cheek products. I do have also plenty of those that I am kind of like curious about. Thank you for watching this video and see you in my next one. Bye bye.